Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Good Morning Pattaya, Pattaya Channel's very own breakfast show. And as usual, we're going to be looking at the best of the web. And equally as usual is my usual co-host. A bit unusual.
Oh, and I'm unusual sometimes, thank you.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, it's good to be here. But you know, you just ran in here, just it was like running late here. What happened? Are you okay?
I had a really rough night, actually. Really rough night. You know...
What were you doing?
You go out on the town and you get really drunk and you just think, but I still need one more. So, and this is one of the advantages of all the 7-Elevens and Family Marts.
What were you drinking?
Open. I was on the beer. I just thought, I just need one more beer and then that'll be enough. And the worst thing is, it all got caught on the 7-Eleven security cameras. Let's have a look at what happened.
Well, I wish I had a quarter for every drink I've ordered in this old smoky home away from home. I'd buy a big long Lincoln and drive myself to drinking, listening to the words of a hurting song. Well, if they ever gave a prize where drunks were recognized, and if getting tired brought wealth and world acclaim, and if they handed out awards for all the liquor that's been poured, I'd be a member of the Alcohol of Fame. I wish I had a cold beer coming for every cheating woman and another for every lie that I've ever heard. When the memories came knocking, I'd let the cold beer do the talking. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And if they ever gave a prize where drunks were recognized, and if getting tired brought wealth and world acclaim, and if they handed out awards for all the liquor that's been poured, I'd be a member of the Alcohol of Fame. Yeah, the Alcohol of Fame. Everyone would know my name, and I could win the Pabst Blue Ribbon for the kind of life I'm living. But the only winner here is loser of the year. Hey, they ought to put me in the Alcohol of Fame. Hey, they ought to put me in the Alcohol of Fame.
That was you when you had hair. the goatee and everything.
What I just noticed, because I've seen that as quite an old clip, is that this actually took place at like 10:50 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just like...
Very funny. I couldn't keep my eyes off of that.
No, that is...
We've all been there, though, right?
I don't think many of us have been to quite that extreme. We've been part way there, I would say.
He just wouldn't let go of the beer.
No.
If he'd have used two hands to get up, I think he could have gotten up.
But yeah, a lot quicker. I can only presume.
And then he
that-
wouldn't have gotten kicked out.
I think he would have got. I'm surprised it lasted that long before somebody came and said, "Sorry, mate, you are out of here, and no beer for you."
Just get
Don't
out.
you think you've had enough already? Maybe is it not like going through your mind?
I like the music there. It was like a music video there, like with the sad country song.
The old honky tonk country song.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not the only one who's having some sort of stressful situations, because you're doing some reconstruction at the moment. You've got some workers working for you.
Yeah, I got workers. I just got to make sure that they do things right in the condo. They're doing their construction, and that's. People have different ideas than I have.
But I mean, construction workers around the world are not the easiest people to deal with. Doesn't tend to attract the sort of brightest people.
Plus it's tough to find qualified workers here.
Exactly. Well, even in
Sometimes.
places like America, some people aren't the most qualified. They're not the best
Absolutely,
thinkers.
it's so true, actually.
Exactly.
Put into perspective, it's so right.
As we're going to see from this next clip, which is taken live from an American building site.
How many concrete workers does it take to stop the Zamboni?
Oh, God.
Oh, apparently one more.
It's a big work stoppage here.
Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people are now watching this.
Let's see what's going to happen.
16.
Okay, now someone's going to put a stick in there.
We're walking away.
Somebody's got a big stick. A lot of activity. Okay.
Okay, who got hired
Intervention.
last? And who gets paid the least? Okay, we're going to try a bucket of water. Hang a bucket of water on the handle.
Actually, I think. Oh, here comes a big stick. Here comes a big stick.
They're going to drown it with acid. We're going to try the big stick theory. He's going to go flying across the... Try to kill the engine with water and hit the big stick.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, now we're going to smother it with a tarp. We've now angered the machine. The machine is now angry.
You dumbasses.
This is hilarious. Okay, we're going to smother it with tarp.
This is actually going to work, I think.
Oh, there we go. No.
Oh, in the
No.
hole, in the
Oh,
hole.
right him in the hole.
Oh, ride him, cowboy.
We've now got him in the hole spin. Oh, ole! 8 seconds. 8 seconds is what we're looking for. He is now blinded and mad.
I can't get you. Oh, this is...
Oh my God.
This is a this has got to be YouTube movie, man.
The film is rolling, Howard.
All right, now we're going to. Now we've irritated him, thrown him in the hole. We're up to 18 people now.
It'll run out of gas eventually.
Grab it. We got $50 to the first person to grab the tarp. $50 and a free lunch.
Screw it, man. I don't got any benefits.
I got it good.
Oh my gosh, we're still going now. It's not going down. It's fighting. The lions around the injured gazelle.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. $50 to the gentleman with the antlers.
He caught it. He caught it.
Absolutely. I certainly hope those aren't the geniuses who are working on your reconstruction.
My workers are pretty good compared to these guys.
Yeah, that was not the brightest bunch.
Actually, I know good guys now, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Good.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're not doing any concrete buffing anyway.
Oh, well, they're doing some of that, yeah.
Oh, they are. They've got one of those machines.
Oh, but actually, they did a great job. The walls are real nice and smooth, nice and straight.
That's.
But I'm doing some touch-ups still.
Yeah. You're good at touching.
I like to touch it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I like touch-ups. Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. But what really made that was the commentary by those two guys. No footsies.
Okay.
There's the commentary from those two guys. They were good. They're better than us, actually.
That was good.
Yeah,
That
we
was
should
really
hire
good.
them and replace ourselves with them, actually.
I like when they said, the machine's getting angry.
The machine is blinded. It's in a hole and it's blind with rage.
Yeah.
But all this sort of building equipment, there's some pretty dangerous pieces of kit there. And you have to be properly qualified to use it properly.
Yeah, you can lose a finger, lose a toe, lose a limb.
or even lose a work colleague. Do you know what a cherry picker is?
A cherry picker, picking cherries off the tree.
Well, no, and that
No?
just means anything that gets you higher up. A cherry picker. And somebody obviously didn't teach the person who was driving a cherry picker some of the things that you must and must not do when driving one. And let's have a look at what happened.
He was jumping.
Yeah, he was flying,
Oh, boy.
cherry flying picker, I would have thought with that
Yeah,
one.
he should have gotten out of this one before he got down that hump.
You should not have trusted the bloke who was driving the thing in the first place.
Yeah. Hope he didn't break his leg.
Yeah, luckily it looked quite soft. It's quite sandy. I think if he'd have thrown him onto some concrete, then he wouldn't be in a very good condition.
Oh, it's dangerous
to
working
grab
with these
others.
big machines.
It is dangerous.
Really gotta
That's
be
big
careful.
percent. You've got to be careful doing anything in life because it's not just industrial accidents that you can get. You know, all right, alcohol is often involved when people do some really stupid things. And you know, one of the times when most alcohol is consumed, what we in England would call a stag party, and you would call a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like a rite of passage that you must get really drunk and do some really stupid things on your
Right,
life.
because you got to have those memories for later.
Yeah.
Remember when we did that? Remember when we did this?
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife.
Exactly. Well, we're going to have our next clip comes from Sweden, and they obviously are really bizarre in Sweden when it comes to their bachelor parties.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Because this is what happened on this poor individual's one.
10, ta hönan Tommy! Ta hönan Tommy! Bra Tommy! Bra där! Hopp igen Tommy!
Those Swedes sure have some bizarre... I don't know whether it's traditional to get dressed in a panda costume. I can't
Yeah, I
believe
don't
it's
know.
that traditional, because they don't really have pandas in Sweden.
But I didn't see any dancing ladies in that one.
No, this was obviously... So they're quite good boys, so he could probably show his, probably by now, wife. If he
Yeah,
didn't have to
that would be okay.
hobble up the aisle with a burnt leg, hopefully. It's just good that there was a lake right next to them.
So lucky for that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the lake, they'd have to. What could they do?
Yeah, he would be.
They might just have alcohol. Just throw their alcohol on him.
He should have just made it worse.
Watch him burn.
Exactly. 3rd-degree burns going up the wedding aisle. So
That was good.
Yeah, so anybody, that just shows you've just got to be a little bit sensible when there's vast quantities of alcohol doing. And anything to do with fire and alcohol, that's a bad combination.
I know, but just have plenty of water around, that's all.
Yeah. But also, weddings can go wrong as well. I just hope that it's not the same guy. But when the wedding photographer of our last clip lined everybody up for a fabulous group shot, didn't quite go as he planned.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Well, at least they got they wanted it to be a memorable day, and you don't get much more memorable than that.
Well, it's great for the wedding video. This is really great.
Well, it's great you can have a YouTube viral sensation, but I can just imagine, you know, everybody getting wet and...
Oh, it's black. It won't stain too much.
Well, you know, all these guys dressed up and ladies in their fancy dresses, and they've usually got the reception to go to in the evening.
Well, it's probably a rental tux, you know, so that you gotta
Yeah,
really,
probably
really
not going
fix
to get
it
their
up before you
deposit
return
back.
it.
Yeah. What's this sludge all over it?
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Go. We're keeping your deposit.
Yeah, so that wasn't the best wedding. There's quite a few wedding fails in there, and that's one of the most visual anyway, the most dramatic, but there's quite a lot of those.
Well, you know, some guys come to Pattaya for their stag parties, don't they?
Yeah, like in The Hangover 2, that movie. That was one of the other ones. It's probably not too far-fetched compared to some of the stories that you get.
That movie was actually mostly pretty accurate almost.
Yeah, I think so.
It touched on everything, international criminals and
Everything you can get in Thailand.
getting drunk with ladyboys.
Well, Thailand, that's all we got time for today. See you again soon.
Bye-bye.